Welcome to Module 3, Mobile App Design and Building Tools. This presentation introduces Module 3 of the Mobile App Development course, focusing on the essential tools used in designing and building mobile applications. The module explores the ecosystem of tools that support each stage of the development lifecycle, from design to deployment. What you will learn. In this module, we will examine key categories of mobile development tools. These include design and prototyping tools, integrated development environments, cross-platform frameworks, back-end services, and cloud platforms. Additionally, we will explore testing tools, continuous integration and deployment pipelines, and a structured framework for selecting the appropriate tools for each stage of development. Introduction. Why tools matter as much as a technical skill? The quality of a mobile application is closely linked to the quality of the tools used in the development. Modern mobile development relies on a diverse and evolving ecosystem of tools that support design, coding, testing, and deployment. Understanding not only how to use these tools, but also when to use them is a defining characteristic of professional developers. The key insight is that effective development depends as much on tool selection as it does on technical skills. Design and prototyping tools. Design and prototyping tools play a critical role in translating ideas into visual interfaces. Tools such as Figma enable real-time collaboration and interactive prototyping, making them the industry standard. Adobe XD integrates well within the Adobe ecosystem, while Sketch is widely used in macOS-based design environment. Zeppelin serves as a bridge between design and development by providing precise specification and assets. These tools ensure that design concepts are clearly defined before development begins. Integrated Development Environment, IDEs. Integrated Development Environment, or IDEs, are essential for writing, testing, and debugging code. Android Studio is the official IDE for Android development and provides advanced profiling and debugging tools. Xcode serves as the primary environment for iOS development, offering simulation and performance analysis capabilities. Visual Studio Code is a lightweight and highly extensive editor that supports frameworks such as Flutter and React Native. Selecting the appropriate IDE enhances productivity and code quality. Cross-platform frameworks and tools. Build once, deployed to both Android and iOS. Cross-platform frameworks enable developers to build applications for multiple platforms using a single code base. Flutter, for example, developed by Google, offers high performance and precise control over user interface design. React Native allows developers to leverage JavaScript and existing web development knowledge. Xamarin and NetMaigi and .NET MAUI provide strong integration within the Microsoft ecosystem. These frameworks reduces development time and cost while maintaining acceptable performance level. Back-end tools, Firebase. Back-end services are essential for managing data, authentication, and communication. Firebase is one of the most widely used platforms for mobile application. It provides real-time databases, user authentication, serverless functions, crash reporting, push notification, and analytics. These services allow developers to focus on front-end development while relying on scalable and managed back-end infrastructure. So for Firebase, we have Cloud Firestore, we have Cloud Function, Cloud Messaging, Authentication, Crashlytics, Analytics, and Hosting, Inside Web Hosting. Cloud platforms. Cloud platforms provide scalable infrastructure for application deployment and data management. AWS offers a wide range of services suitable for enterprise-scale application. Supabase provides an open-source alternative with relational database approach. Google Cloud Platform and Microsoft Azure offer additional enterprise-grade solution with strong integration capabilities. Selecting the right cloud platform depends on project scale, team expertise, and specific technical requirements. AWS Amplify, API Gateway, REST, and WebSocket APIs, Lambda, serverless compute functions, Dynamo DB, fast, scalable, NoSQL storage, S3, object storage for all media asset, Cognito, user authentication and identity, best for enterprise scale-up backends. Supabase, open source, it is an open source Firebase alternative built on PostgRE SQL. It is real-time subscription built on PostgRE SQL listen/notify. It is built-in authentication. It have built-in authentication and object storage. Edge function for serverless backend logic, self-hostable, complete data ownership option, best for teams who prefer SQL over NoSQL. GCP plus Azure. GCP Cloud Run, serverless container deployments, GCP Cloud SQL, managed first GRE SQL and MySQL. GCP native Firebase integration throughout Azure, AP Services Plus, Cosmos DB for enterprise. Azure dominant in Microsoft enterprise environment, best for large-scale or corporate app backends. Choosing the right cloud backend for your scale. Testing and CI/CD tools. Testing and continuous integration and deployment tools are essential for maintaining application quality and automating development workflows. Espresso and XC Test are official testing frameworks for Android and iOS, respectively. Detox provide end-to-end testing for cross-platform applications. Tools such as Fastlane and Bitrise automate processes, including testing, build generation, and deployment. These tools ensures consistent quality and reduce manual effort in the development process. Tool selection framework. The right tool for every stage of life cycle. Number one, ideation and design. Pigma, wireframes, Fi, prototype plus Zeppelin developer hand up. Android development. For Android development, we have Android Studio plus Kotlin or Java plus Espresso plus or Firebase backend. iOS development, Xcode plus Swift plus X, XUI test plus test flight for beta distribution. Plotter cross-platform, BS Code or Android plus Plotter SDK plus Firebase plus Detox E2E. Backend services, Firebase Fast Start slash Superbase SQL Team slash AWS Amplify Enterprise. CI slash CD deployments. Fastlane, GitHub Action, Firebase App Distribution plus Bitrace. A structured approach to tool selection ensures efficiency throughout the development lifecycle. Design tools such as Pigma are used during the ideation phase, followed by IDEs for developments. Back-end services support data and authentication, while testing tools ensure application quality. Finally, CI/CD tools automate deployments and monitoring. Matching the right tool to each stage is essential for building scalable and maintainable applications. Key takeaways for this model. This model highlights several important insights. Figma is widely recognized as the industry standard for design. Official IDEs such as Android Studio and Xcode should always be used for platform-specific development. Firebase provides a fast and efficient back-end solution, while testing frameworks ensures application reliability. Automation tools such as Fastlane simplify deployments. Ultimately, mastering the appropriate tool significantly improve development speed and application quality. Module 3 assessments. The assessment for this module consists of two components. The first is a knowledge-based quiz that evaluates understanding of key concepts. The second is a written reflection where students must select and justify appropriate tools for a healthcare application scenario. This task assesses the ability to apply theoretical knowledge to practical decision making. Conclusion. In conclusion, this model provides a comprehensive overview of the tools that support modern mobile application development, from design and coding to back-end services and deployment. Each tool category plays a critical role in the development life cycle. Mastering of these tools enhances both efficiency and quality. The key takeaway is that selecting the right tool at the right stage is a defining characteristic of a professional mobile developer. Thank you.